I knew I'd have to talk about this. I know, and I hate it. Okay, so in my 40K doesn't retcon itself as much as people think it does video, a lot of people started asking me the question of, what the hell was the 13th Black Crusade retcon? Buck the fuck up and put your listening ears on. This is gonna get tricky. Okay, so back in the day, GW experimented with letting the fans decide how events played out. The first major example of this was Armageddon. You wanna know why Hades Hive got fucking nuked? Well, the UK Orc players fucking thrashed the Imperial players. And it was a fun success. But then cut to June 2003 with the Eye of Terror campaign. Basically, Abaddon's 13th Black Crusade. And it was supposed to be like Armageddon's campaign. You play games, you report the winnings to GW, and that affects the story. One tiny itty-bitty little snag with that, though. They made it the side of order and the side of chaos. Every Imperial faction, along with the Eldar, were the Order faction, while the Chaos faction was Chaos Space Marines and Demons. And Imperial and Eldar players outnumbered Chaos 4-1. So, things were heavily slanted in the Jason Todd gets crowbarred direction, if you gets my drift. It was, for lack of a better term, a total fucking shit show. We don't know exact numbers, but it was real bad. So, of course, GW panicked and said that the war ended in a draw. Chaos won the ground battle of Cadia, but the Imperium won the space battle, meaning that endless reinforcements can be thrown into the Cadian campaign. And from 2004 to 2017, 40K never progressed its storyline because of that. Then come the end of 7th edition with the Gathering Storm series, which basically retconned the entire event. Where instead of the war ending in a draw, it ends with Abaddon destroying Cadia and the galaxy being split in half by the Great Rift. Now, during 10th edition, GW would experiment with Decide the Fate of X Planet, which I think is a much better idea instead of a global campaign. And in my personal opinion, I do agree with the retcon. In my opinion, most stories in tabletop games should not be decided by how many players play one faction. Tons of tabletop games have to keep learning this goddamn lesson. But yeah, that's basically the reason why 13th Black Crusade got retconned. God, the Need to Know Gathering Storm video is going to be a fucking nightmare. But if you want to see the consequences of the fall of Cadia, check out my Need to Know Nakman Gauntlet video. Linked on this one, my friends!